guys.
Welcome.
It is literally the last day of camp, and we know that a lot of you guys have already finished. Massive congratulations to everyone. If you haven't, we hope that we're going to crank out the last of the words that you need to reach your goal. So
it seems like some of you haven't been able to tune in yet for virtual write-in for whatever reason. That's cool, but we're going to tell you what it's all about. Claire?
Yep, so a virtual write-in, what is it, you may ask? Well, it's a wonderful thing where you get to join Lauren and I.
And everybody else.
Usually we get some guests to come in, but you guys get to come in and write with us. We're going to throw some prompts your way and do some word sprints, and we hope that you join in. If you don't like it, you can just throw it out the window and write whatever you like, but it is meant just to get your thinking, get your creative juices flowing. And yeah.
In this case, maybe reach your goals. It looks like Rusted Up just validated. Congrats. That's
awesome.
What we're hoping everybody can do today with us.
Yeah.
But you're not required to. No. Never. I'll be hanging out in the chat with you guys, as well as our producer, Tim. You'll see him on the official NaNo account. But I'm Lauren in there, and this is Claire. So
Claire,
that's who we are. We're gonna do stuff.
All right. Well,
wait. And one thought, I put a survey link in the description below this video. Please, 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 please fill it out. Please.
Yeah. You pretty much get to critique us and what you want from us the next time around. So we value all of the responses, and I very much encourage you to do it. I'm probably going to do it after this.
Please. Please. Please, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do a warm-up sprint. Just get our fingers moving and getting into the gist of things. And I wanted to start and talk about irony.
Should I talk about irony? Are we both talking about irony?
We can both talk about irony.
Okay.
Yeah. So the entire theme of today's virtual write-in is focusing on tone and style, which kind of are abstract ideas. So to kick it off, we're going to kind of talk about an abstract factor of that, or an element of it, which is irony, which a lot of people struggle with. So we're going to give you a few of my favorite definitions of it. So irony is a state of affairs or an event that seems deliberately contrary to what one expects and is often amusing. Want to give us a second one?
Sure. And the second one is irony, a literary technique originally used in Greek tragedy by which the full significance of a character's words or actions are clear to the audience or reader, although unknown to the character. So it's just over their heads.
So let's confuse our characters a bit, and I want you to write a short, ironic passage. And we are going to keep it short. 5 minutes, starts now. Go for it. Okay, distract them. 1 minute left, guys. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys have some ironic passages. If you want to send us your irony, whatever ironic elements you may have in your passage, send them over. We'd love to see them. Has anyone else reached their word count?
It looks like a whole bunch of people reached them before coming in,
Sweet.
and then a couple during. Some people are feeling a little behind, and we just want to say, that's cool.
That's
so
okay.
am I.
And that's what we're here for. So we hope that like throughout the entire thing, we can give you something to add to your guys' novels and writing projects.
We'd love to see what you're writing. It seems that people are taking issue with Alon Morissette's definition of irony, which is understandable. We all have a little bit of a bone to pick. That's why we have this definition. This was a little challenging for me just because most of my characters are very much in control of and aware of their surroundings and going-ons, and it's a lot of looks into their heads, and so having things go over their heads was, I mean, that never happens to me. I'm never a victim of irony, so, you know, like, I can't write. I'm kidding. But I'm trying really hard here.
What do we have?
We've got Arsamandica so close to finishing the last chapter,
Wow.
so
we got Eileen 17, 400 words.
left to go.
So I think you'll hit that by the end of at least the next word sprint.
Trisha Sterling with 262. You're just plugging away. We see you here every time.
Yep.
So
Good
cool.
to see you again.
Good to see you again. And Cal Guys, whose name I can say now. Good to see you again as well. Wolfie the Great 202. And it was just a mess of confusion to me, and I didn't want to make sense of it. Bentley was terrible, and I hated him. That's
Disdain.
Disdain.
Yeah.
Oh, Eileen, yeah, you're close to your 10K.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
You're so close.
Cal Gleiss, you said you didn't really get anything written. That's okay. This was actually kind of a hard one. We got some, I think, a bit easier and fun ones coming, so don't sweat it.
Alexis Alexander, you're done already and just here to get a few more words. That icing on the cake, you cherry on topping it, you. Are there any other sayings?
I think you got it.
The
yeah,
sprinkles. Your sprinkles
yeah.
singing
Chocolate
your
sprinkles,
story. That's
yeah.
great.
Well, do you want to move into the next?
Sure. Let's do it for those of
Yeah.
you who are trying to pedal to the metal, and I'll just keep acknowledging your successes silently over here.
All right. So, like we said, we're focusing on tone and style today, and one of my favorite authors, Gore Vidal, has some pretty good things to say about it. He said, "I write in different styles because I hear different voices in my head. It would be boring to have always the same voice, the same point of view." And I think he makes a really good point in that being able to change up the voice that you have in your book, the tone and style that you present, is really important. You know, whether you have a suspenseful passage or a joyful passage or a passionate passage, it's really important to be able to change how you write to cater to those different voices. So with that, we'll jump into our first word sprint.
I'm all about the finger points today. Let's do it, guys. Time on the clock.
Do you want to present it?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to do it.
Yep.
You just were reading, and I thought you were going to keep on going. Okay, so the first sprint, the prompt is, take a passage that has a characteristic tone, joyful, heartbreaking, passionate, awkward, etc., and write it to exude the exact opposite tone. So do a little switcheroo, change that tone on yourself. Maybe it'll take your story in a new direction entirely, or wrap it up neatly. Who knows? 10 minutes on the clock.
10 minutes on the clock, starting now. Go for it, guys. Try and wrap it up. All right. Well, we went a little bit over time. Sorry about that. I got caught up. So what were your opposites? If you guys want to send us, what do you want to send us? You can send us word counts. You can send us a short few sentences or something. But
oh my gosh,
what do we have?
Our Semantica, you are writing about hit clips, the 90s musical toy, with a pen from the 90s that still works. And I have no idea how that's an opposite tone, but I am so curious how and why this is happening. And right now we've just kind of got a therapy session going on in the chat from what it looks like here. Tim is extorting people for chocolate, and other people are more willing to offer their advice for free, and I'm feeling more inclined to accept that. However, I think Buster's being noisy. I've just started tuning him out at this point, but apparently people can hear him.
Oh, sorry about that. It's just the office dog.
He's grumpy.
He's vocal and grumpy about it. Yeah.
We can't do a thing about him. What did you write about, Claire, for this opposite situation?
I actually wrote about Buster.
Oh my gosh.
Someone in the office today came in, and apparently a raccoon had come down the fireplace shaft and like stole a bite of a tomato and like a brick of ramen. So I turned it from a like really creepy saying, which is I wrote about in the first word sprint. It was like super creepy, and then this one I like made it not creepy at all and really funny. So Rebecca came out into the living room wielding a wooden bat and stubbed her toe, and it was much funnier when I in this passage.
Take her word for it. Yeah. She's funny.
So hilarious. All right, what did they come up with? We have
Danger Hidden says, the doctor looked at me with a gentle face. I will not raise my voice, but I will say, he paused a moment, I demand you calm down and let us treat you.
Treat what?
Treat
how?
what?
Treat how?
What? What's being treated? Was it funny before? Because this sounds pretty serious. Yeah. Do you want to read a couple? Because I feel like I'm getting all the fun.
Okay. Delius, you didn't use the prompt. That's totally fine. That's awesome. And you wrote about 204 words. And you kept being distracted by this mug brownie I made. Well, I would probably be distracted too, so don't worry. 204 words is perfectly accessible.
Distracted by making it or eating it?
You'll probably be distracted later on by eating it if you were only distracted by making it then. So, Wolfie the Great, 338 words. As Vincent was waiting around for Niam and Michaela, he saw someone who looked familiar. Once he focused in, however, he realized who it was. His brother, someone he hadn't seen in years. Interesting.
I also changed my tone in writing. So I was writing a scene about basically zombie-like-ish individuals who are kind of engulfed in flames and like shambling towards this guy, and then they break into song and dance.
I would say that is very anti-zombie in many ways. First of all, because zombies don't seem to be very coordinated. So for them to be able to like coordinate with each other and like coordinate their limbs,
they were coordinated. They were just. I mean, it was a perceptual thing. They didn't actually sing and dance, but I needed to change it up, so I just put in all caps. And then they broke into song and dance.
Okay, well, I have like zombies singing and dancing in my head, and it's pretty entertaining. So I think that's a great opposite.
It looks like thigh. I said it right. So entertainment. Where did it go? No, it was. Oh, there. 119. Because you want to finish a little bit more, that's fine. About a girl skydiving, cool. That has an emotional roller coaster. I'm sure you can do a whole bunch with. I was gonna say, have you ever gone skydiving? But it'd be really cool if you had. and then maybe don't do it again because that's scary too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But do it because it's really cool.
I've never done it.
Me neither. But I can't wait to. Brianna Henderson, congrats on having finished, and now you're working on a school project with us. That's admirable, especially considering there's so much happening over here.
You're gonna get an A.
You're gonna get.
If you're doing it with us, you're gonna get an A. I really hope so, at least.
Shall we do
Yes.
another?
Let's
script?
do another one. Let's see. This one is a free-for-all. So we just want you guys to have fun. We want you guys to try and reach as many of your word counts as possible. The last day of camp, and we really just want everyone to be celebrating by the end of this. So we're going to give you 10 minutes to write whatever you want. Complete free-for-all. 10 minutes starts now. Go for the gold, guys. One more minute, guys. All right, that is time. Hope you guys got something good out of the free-for-all. If you guys want to tell us what you wrote about, I would love to hear. Has anyone chimed in yet?
Well, it seems that there's some emotional trauma occurring at the moment because Thigh Entertainment's cat is eating a baby bird right now while she's writing.
What? As much as I have a cat, she's wonderful. She is an amazing hunter as well. We tried to, I don't let her out in the morning because she will.
Oh my gosh, she did it again!
No! Okay, actually, birds they're not going extinct, but they are getting towards endangered because domestic cats eat and kill so many birds. So, I hope you keep control of your cat, man. I'm really sorry. That's just. Well, let's hear some word counts. Yeah. Let's hear some good news. I don't want to hear about dying baby birds.
So it looks like Blader Books took the skydiving thing that we were talking about earlier and ran with it, saying, exhilaration and fear aside, I wonder how one could experience a banal skydive. In the training session, perhaps, within the safe confines of a mall VR chamber. The wind simulator was merely a fan, blowing tepid air laced with spilt soda and coffee in my face.
Yeah, that would be a pretty horrible skydiving. And just not exciting at all.
When I initially read this, I missed the simulator part and I was just picturing a friend going
Yeah.
Let me hold on. a straw or something like
That would be disgusting.
So I think that
Yeah,
would be more
yeah.
banal than your banal.
Yeah.
Some people aren't sure how to stir up their story.
Wow, we got the later books. You got 1,117.
And our just right section. That's hefty.
Good.
Wolfie the Great had 402 said, "I could hear it. It sounded sort of human-like. There weren't any humans anywhere near here, though. This was the land of the trolls."
Interesting.
So maybe they're, doing that mythical imitate a human voice thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's a troll specifically. Maybe it's just the wind. I don't know. I could be mixing my lore. I'm a baby. Come help me. I'm a troll. Cass Morin, you wanna read something?
Yep, Cass Morin, 242 words. I'm parenting while I commend you. She hit her knees as a connection severed, her body crumpling like an empty rag doll. That's really interesting.
Annabelle Hartz, were you supposed to stop? Only if you want to. Oh. Cal Guys, I'm not going to put him through any more than what he needs to go through. If he decides to hate me for this, that's his choice. I'm only doing what I think is best for him. Well, that sounds like it.
Is this the brother that they haven't seen and that they almost didn't recognize because they haven't seen him in so long?
Eileen 17, congrats on hitting your goal! Woo! Keep hanging out!
High five.
We high-fived you through each other.
Living vicariously.
Through the screen. Update. My entertainment sister got the cat and is taking her away from the tree.
Okay.
No more birdies shall be eaten.
All right. Well, whew.
Okay.
That was a bit nerve-wracking.
There's some emotional roller coasters happening, and Tim is still asking for those chocolates instead of giving us sage wisdom. I don't.
Not gonna happen to him.
Come on, it's a crisis. You gotta just give your services for free. So, let's do it. Okay, sprint number 3 coming in hot. So, in the words of Stephen King, the passive voice is safe. I think unsure writers also feel the passive voice somehow lends their work authority, perhaps even a quality of majesty. If you find instruction manuals and lawyers' torts majestic, I guess it does. And as you know, Stephen King is king of the hack and slash. He is always making things happen.
He's very authoritative about it as well.
I've read almost all of his books.
Yeah, I know, that's why.
So an example would be saying, or the difference would be the party will start at 8 versus the party is at 8. So the prompt on hand is avoid using passive voice for the entire passage. So as we're wrapping up, camp and you're hitting your goals, make things happen. They are occurring. Yep. It is being done.
Write about anything you want. Just no passive voice. We're going to give you another, let's do 10 minutes. Let's do 7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes for that one. Starting now. See what you come up with. All right, try to wrap it up. One more minute left. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys were able to avoid the passive voice.
It sounds like a lot of people are so deep in their writing at this point that they can't share with us, which is totally fine. Although it also seems as though some people need some inspiration and are just coming into it in the middle, and
Okay.
that's great too. I've suggested that someone write about flan at their request, because that was the first thing that came to mind.
Well, one way I actually refused a slice of flan last night, and I kind of regret that now.
Whoa!
I feel like I
so related.
offended you. I'm
No.
so sorry.
I would have also rejected the flan.
Oh,
I decline flan constantly.
We declined flan together. Anyways,
What a simple-
moving away from flan.
I'd love for people to chime in. There's a lot of talk about lobby and coming in and saying hi and losing motivation and finding motivation.
Someone, wow, Casmarin, you did it. Your goal was 25,000 words.
Whoa!
And you totally just validated it. So happy damn to all around. We're so happy to hear that you guys are winning doing this. And I'm gonna feel a bit proud that we helped facilitate you.
Yeah,
I'm
also-
gonna take some credit for that. Is that okay?
And Kaz, I know that you weren't chiming in much until recently, but your pieces are great. So if you want to throw any our way, we're asking you specifically.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy reading it.
Let's see.
Let's do something quickly while we've got it going.
Well, the next activity, we're gonna mix it up from the word sprints.
Yeah. So basically, we want something for posterity. So we're gonna ask you guys what your novel's last words were in a kind of full circle.
Yeah.
Because when the first write-in happened, we asked what your ending would be at the very beginning.
Exactly.
And now that we're at the end, we want to know what it actually ended up as.
Yep. Just a few minutes, just like 2 or 3 minutes. Shoot us a quick, a few sentences.
Throw them in the comments below the video so we can have that end of camp wrap up, last words in the last words place, and it will look cool if you're game. So, what are your novel's last words? 5 minutes.
Well, like 2 or 3.
A handful.
And we can read a few of what people are sending in now. We have, let me see. We have Wolfie the Great, 272 words. This Bentley kid, he's an odd one. No matter what I do, he's always right there staring at me. Or trying to one-up me. Kind of sounds like
Here, you read all an act.
Okay. Let's see. The preparations had to be made, and no more time could be lost. The creature had to get Emily before it was too late. Those other humans were posing a bit of a problem. Eileen 17. I like it. Caitlin Cummins. Best thing I came up with for no passive change is full of to holds, breathes, and overflows with. Way to be authoritative about it.
I'm picturing a cornucopia, just overflowing with abundance.
Well, we'll let you guys put in the comments. We're gonna have that forever, and we hope to be able to read what you guys finish off with. I think this entire series of virtual write-ins has been a lot of fun for both of us to do. And we're happy. Yeah,
I agree.
We're so happy that you guys a lot of you have been able to reach your word goals and validate it, and you have won, which is awesome. And we're so happy to be part of that. congratulations to everyone.
Our Semantica says that their last words are, "Don't know, but it'll be an adventure." That's how we felt this whole time. Cass Moran, right when we started this virtual write-in, said, "Flailing, not failing, all work counts. It's my favorite part of camp. As long as you did something, you're a winner."
Yeah.
And
thanks for that. That's really
nail on the head how we feel about it.
Yeah.
Lisa Garbe says, last line in the book, "Because of death, I am perfect."
That's really
oh my gosh, there are a lot coming in. You want to read more?
Okay,
I want to read. There's a good. There's a good.
J. Marie. He took a moment to harden his resolve, forget all of his current feelings, and shifted his perspective into what needed to be done in the here and now. Cool. Ooh, let's see.
Everybody who hasn't chimed in yet.
Yeah, this is great. I'll read one more because they're coming in so fast. Annabelle Hart's. The last words were, "A new year, a new start." And he said, "That's how I started the book, so I made the last words that. But what happened was that one of the main characters died." Well, who was it that said, "Kill your darlings"? I think you took that to the heart, and I like that.
Yeah. So should we?
Yeah, I think.
Give some final thoughts.
I think this is goodbye, guys.
We've got a couple things to wrap up this wonderful, amazing camp session with. First, the survey. Those of you who missed it at the beginning, in the description, there is a survey. I slaved over my keyboard for it, and we really, I sweat and I cried. There was blood everywhere. But it's about how you enjoyed this camp session, virtual write-in wise, and if we did anything during the What Now month, the off-season time on this channel, what you might want it to look like.
What would you like? Yeah.
Basically, what do you want from us? And we'll try and give it to you in general. Also, if you subscribe to this channel and then we do start making stuff, you'll know that it exists. And
second line of business. Since you guys are here with us on the very last day, we wanted to share a little gift with you for tuning in with us, whether it be your first time or the 8th time, however many we've done of these. But we want to give you guys a merchandise discount. And so if you guys log on to the store, the NaNoWriMo store, you can use the code. Are you guys ready? Yay Camp! Literally just YAYCAMP, all capital letters. If you put that in, you get a whopping 15% off. And we just a little, we're proud of you and we're happy you're sharing this with us. And congratulations!
This t-shirt's from the camp store.
Yeah, I have that t-shirt.
It's cool. We have it. Match us. We can be twinning.
Join the club.
Okay, want to read some last words that everybody has as I slowly walk towards the camera to end today's virtual write-in and the camp that is ending, and it's making me sad.
Okay, Jennifer S. Last words, God willing and weather kind. Kel Geese, but I don't want to say goodbye. I don't either. I'm going to miss you. Alexis Alexander, last words, well, Miss Lucy, welcome to Hailsham. Bye, guys. It's been awesome. Thank you so much.